Oh, hello YouTube, we weren't talking bad about you. Welcome to Enter Gungeon. Perhaps you're familiar with it. We're playing a run because I had an original plan that fell through. Is it just me or is that dog more yellow? Didn't they oh, there we are. I was also just reminding people that it's the start of a new month. Well, it was the start of a new month back 4 or 5 days ago. Which is bringing in a lot of support, which I appreciate. Thank you Sideshot NL for 22 months in a row. If I don't say your name with enough diction, it's Sideshot Anal. So you've got to be real careful. No Twitch Prime, but take my money anyway. Thank you. And thank you for the bits, Erox. It was worth it. Oh, hi, YouTube. Doctor said I'm not allowed to do my Tommy Wiseau impersonation anymore. It's not allowed. Well, I just mean if you say your name too fast, it runs together, so it sounds like that. And if you miss out saying the underscore, obviously. And for some reason it's really warm today, even though we have had a bit of rain. I prefer Twitch Prime sub to a normal one. There's, well, in terms of like a normal tier 1 subscription and a Twitch Prime prescription, did I say prescription there? Subscription, there's literally no difference, I get the same cut. The only difference, because I'm a partner, is if you were to get one of the higher subscription tiers, which I'm not saying you have to, but if you did get a tier 2 or tier 3, the cut I get is higher. I don't remember what they are, I also don't remember if I'm allowed to say, so I'll just say they're higher. Why is this so lit? Also, I just got the same drops 2 rooms in a row, what the hell? There, by which I mean my headset was a little high. He's back on the drugs again. Thank you, Hawks. Hi, YouTubers of Flik in chat. Hello to you. I was really looking forward to that Spider-Man game. Is it reviewing well? Not that reviews can always be taken as law, but generally, if for the most part, if everybody is saying it's good, it's very low probability that you would think, oh, it's bad. But that said, in my case, there is also Dark Souls, which is kind of like the opposite. Oh, it's a quick boss. Kotaku liked it? Yeah, they don't listen to them about anything. Liemongers desperate to stay relevant in a media form that's forgotten them. Alright, if Jim Sterling liked it, I guess that's something. He did strike me as the type of person to like comic book games. Jim Sterling's like me if I had no manners and a worse accent. We even look alike. They must have lots of SJW stuff in it as well. See, that's what I was thinking at the back of my head if Kotaku liked it. But they also sometimes don't feel... Oh wait, no, they totally did buy into the controversies about the game, because there's been a huge controversy about the new Spider-Man game. And it's, oh shock horror, E3 demos look better than the finished product. Who would have guessed it? Oh, Watch Dogs. It's never happened before, Watch Dogs. Any Ubisoft game at E3, it's never happened before. That an E3 demo looks better than the actual finished thing. What a surprise. Of all the fights to pick, a certain contingent of people have chosen to pick a stupid one that happens every year. But maybe that's just because they're very dedicated about their Spider-Man games, who knows. We haven't really had a fantastic one for a while. Oh yeah, the game still looks fine, it's just people, they're right incidentally, they're right to point out it does look worse than the E3 demo. The E3 demo looked a hell of a lot better. What is with all these ammo drops? I should have been using the crossbow for this floor. But that's always the way it is. Ooh, Stinger. Ooh. Drone warfare. The Cyberpunk gameplay looked better than the E3 release? I don't agree with that. Are you meaning in terms of content or literally the graphical quality? Because I don't agree on the graphical one. But then I didn't watch a 4K... There was a 4K thing of the gameplay demo, right? So that might be why. Thank you, Vice President, for the bits. Clicks heals 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like chat. Aw, that's nice. You're saying chat is your home. Oh chat, I'm not going to talk about spoilers, and don't you talk about spoilers either. But Infinity War came out on Blu-ray and DVD yesterday, so I finally got around to seeing it. I'm sure I'm not the only one who waited until it was out on Blu-ray and DVD to see it, so that's why I'm saying no spoilers, even though I've watched it, obviously. But without spoilers, I liked it. It was very depressing, somewhat predictable, and a little long. Well, very long. But it's still good. I liked it. Sometime down the line, I'd like to have a... Oh, crap. I wasn't expecting that to be a mimic. Sometime down the line, I'd like to have a spoiler-filled conversation about it, but I want to wait a little bit until it's a bit older, and also until I remember to remove certain Avengers-themed keywords from my blocked words list, so you can all stop saying Thanos with an F to get around it. Alright, we're up to the boss. And we are going to use this. We're going to use our little turret drone, and it's going to go well. Ooh, that was almost... I'm not sure where that shot came in from. Like, which one of the brothers fired it. Oh, right, remote bullets. Forgot about that. That's a problem. I kind of bought it without thinking. Are the turret's bullets obeying me as well? Huh. That's super quick. Crown or guns? Don't be a mimic thing. Thank you. Okay, is there anything else I can do on this floor? Gun game. Nah, don't have enough. That's alright. That was a good floor. Thankfully I went in with absolutely zero spoilers, which I'm happy about. Although the thing you've got to remember about comic book movies is everything is transient. Like, you know how many times X characters died in comics? Which does kind of devalue when it happens, but still. There's a world apart from the Justice League movie in pretty much every way. Tone, humor, action, pacing, characters. Although I guess it might be fairer to compare Justice League to Avengers 1. Although even if you did that, Avengers 1 is still better. Maybe if you compared it to Ultron, there'd be grounds where Justice League would be better. I didn't dislike Justice League, it's just I didn't give a rat's ass about anything happening in it. Ah, my heat-seeking arrows. You cannot escape them. It's me, Hansel. But other than that, in between Isaac episodes... Oh, I really shouldn't talk about it though, because I talked about it in Isaac episodes. I'm still getting way too deep into watching crap on Netflix. I was avoiding long... this is verbatim what I said in an Isaac run I recorded today, but I deliberately avoided stuff like Breaking Bad because I know there's umpteen seasons of hour-long episodes, so I was like, nope. That's going to eat into my free time. Way too much to do that. And then I went down the rabbit hole, bloody Marvel TV series, of which there's dozens. Well, not dozens. Well, maybe 1 dozen in total. Nearly through them all now, though. Ooh. Where? It's a little hard to hit things that I can't see because my cursor can't go off the screen. Gotcha. I have seen both seasons of Daredevil, yes. And Jessica Jones Season 1, Defenders, Luke Cage Season 1, and like 2/3 through Jessica Jones Season 2. Which is not particularly interesting so far, and I must admit I've been kind of skipping through episodes. I don't mean I'm skipping episodes, I mean I'm fast forwarding through certain scenes. Like, I don't care about the roommate, I don't care about the best friend's abusive mother. Any scenes with them, I'm just like, skip. Oh, rocket bullets. Okay. Hello, Supernova. I'm not watching any of the DC TV series. My mother is. She was actually telling me about Arrow today. She said it was okay. And she's not a critic, so that probably means it's bad. Oh yeah, that Daredevil is definitely the Marvel TV series I've enjoyed the most, and you've got exactly the reason I stated in Isaac today. It's Batman-like. And that's what I like. And I think the reason people seem to think Defenders was bad, and this is the TLDR version of me talking at length for like 40 minutes about this, and Isaac, I think it's bad because it can't have any of the personality of any of the shows the characters are from individually, so it kind of homogenized, that's the word, them all into this one kind of bland pile. Like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, they all have a particular tone that don't gel well together at all. Ooh, that was close. The characters themselves gel well together, it's just the tones of each show don't. Hello, Sly Thief. Who has a Donkey Kong emote? No, wait, no, that's Diddy Kong, my bad. Oops. That arrow's getting you eventually. Never mind, I'll just fire another one. Aha! I don't have the Amazon TV thing, and I have no intention of getting that. I'm still not 100% set on keeping Netflix up after my free month wears off. One, because by then I'll have watched a crap ton of stuff. And two, I don't like how much of my time it's eating into. I'm finding myself being like, oh, if I get this video recorded, I can go watch another episode of whatever. I used to do that a lot more when I was a kid, when I watched TV, but it's been many years since I've done that. Also, I think that me losing that armor there was the first time I've been hit this run. But now that it's happened once, it's going to happen a lot more. That bat took that bullet for you. Vanar's watching Avatar The Last Airbender on Amazon. See, at least I'm not the only one wasting my time. But basically, by the time it comes to the end of the free month, if I'm like, oh, there's still a lot of stuff on here I want to watch, I'll start paying for Netflix. At least for a little bit. But I am worried about how much of my free time is eating into. That said, if I'm doing less YouTube during the day, I do have more free time than I used to, if I'm focusing on streams instead. Thank you, Vice President, for the rainbow flag-themed bits. Fun isn't something one considers when filling the bitch bin, but this does put a smile on my face. I get the reference. Oh, that's one thing I can mention without spoilers. Like, half the shit in the Infinity War trailers, which I did watch, is not in the movie, which I thought was weird. Or they are in the movie, but they're vastly different context and visuals and whatnot. Which I thought was weird. Presumably because they wanted to... Oh, I forgot I had rocket-powered tables. Presumably because they wanted to keep things mysterious, like where certain characters are at certain times. It just shows they had a lot of forethought, if indeed that's why they did it. Yes, there was a lot of good lines in the film. It's not related to the plot at all, but it is a spoiler. So, I don't know if I want to say it, but it's not related to the plot literally at all. It's what one character refers to two other characters as because they refuse to call them their proper names, and I found it really funny. Uh-oh. Look, skip ahead like 30 seconds if that's too much of a spoiler. I really like that Thor calls Rocket Raccoon Rabbit, and he calls Groot Tree. It's endearing nicknames, although he's kind of an asshole about it. And you know they meet up anyway, because that was definitely in the trailers. I don't like how slow this thing is dying despite me using pretty good stuff against it. But then it is the Ammoconda, and nobody likes the Ammoconda. Yo! Did I make it? Oh, I did! Christ. That was a photo finish. Did I finish the floor? Yeah. Was there anything in the shop I wanted? I was too busy talking. Joke spoilers are the worst spoilers, because one, it's just someone, no offense, being an asshole. And two, if you don't know what happens in a thing, sometimes you can't tell the difference. Because some stuff that happens in, especially in Marvel movies, is stupid. Especially comic book movies in general. Yeah, like what Notlog just said. Because doing fake spoilers like that, even when you know they're fake, it's making fun of the people who don't want things spoiled for them. Whether you mean to be that way or not, that's how it comes across. It's like you taking a dig at them for caring about something. It's good not to want to spoil things. In part, that's why people go out of their way to try and do it. Let's go this way. Oh. Did not realise there was a little outcrop there. Oh, I do have a question to go back to the Marvel TV series. Why is Jessica Jones so weak compared to her comic book persona? Is it because if she was her full strength, she would be too similar to Luke Cage? I don't think at full power she's bulletproof, but she's a lot stronger and has other powers when she's a little bit strong in the TV series. I didn't really understand. Is Jessica way stronger than Luke? No. They're comparable strength. I would actually say that based on the examples in both shows, they make Luke seem stronger than her, when super strength isn't technically his power. Although I guess in the comic book version, super strength is one of his powers. But it's mostly the unbreakable skin thing. Whereas Jessica is supposed to have unbreakable skin, increased durability, and is able to fly. Now the reason they probably don't have all that is because of TV show budgets, but at the same time her super strength is super weak. And one of the main plot points of Season 2 is there's someone who's much stronger than her. So it's like, you don't do anything. I really don't like her. And I'm still watching it because I'm interested in where the story is going, kinda, but as a character, they seem to have ballsed it up. So Unity is synergized with something. Oh my god, it's synergized with the turret and it's Captain Planet. I have to use it just to see it. Well, I thought we were talking about physical strength, but yes, also within the TV series, one bullet would kill Jessica, whereas obviously it wouldn't for Luke Cage. Has it made them like Tiny Planet? Kinda. I hope it does a lot more damage. Jessica Jones' whole selling point was Tennant as Kilgrave, yes. And he was too strong compared to a main character who was too weak. But they knew they were onto a good thing with him, so they dragged it out way too long. Jessica Jones Season 1 needed to be 2 to 3 episodes shorter. Yeah, I can control the bullets from my turret as well. Aha! Is that a mimic? Oh yeah, hang on, wasn't that mimic I found by accident? I guess the dog just wasn't close enough to bark at it yet? Fossilized gun is no good. They could all stand to be 10 episodes long. I 100% agree. Yeah, they need to be toned back. Because then they might be able to do a bit more flashy stuff. Because that's the other thing, Defenders was what, 8 episodes? and there was a lot more fighting, and the fighting was a lot more over the top. And it should be over the top because it's comic book TV shows. But yeah, if you're looking for something that is like a Batman TV series treated like seriously, definitely Daredevil. And I think they know that that's the kind of tone they were going for with it. And I like the guy playing Matt Murdock. I think he does a really good job. Which I've said in like 3 different places now, but yeah, he's really, really good. Like, he could carry himself in a movie. He's that good. Yeah. Is Ammo Synthesizer a space Brian? No, it's a passive, right? Yeah. Might as well take that. And I'm interested in synergies with the sling, so we'll take that. No synergies so far, though. How am I amassing all this money? I seem to be able to buy things from shops, even though usually I can't. Hello, Shiro. When am I going to get the camera? I want pictures of Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man's been delayed till Friday, so pictures of Spider-Man will have to wait. Oh yeah, all those, like season 2 of Daredevil had it as well, but I guess they've taken that as being their thing now, where they'll have scenes that seem like one-shot long action sequences, like the warehouse one in season 1, where it's, or the corridor one in season 1, where he's just fighting off Russian mobsters in one long shot of a corridor. And then season 2, there's an even longer one where he's fighting a biker gang going down like 10 flights of stairs. Again, you could see where the breaks were, but it's almost seamless. Thank you, Phantom Shrub. If you refresh or wait a little bit, you should be able to do an on-screen pop-up if you've resubbed. Wait, I missed something there. I want to read it back. Hang on. At the end of last year's Arrow season, the Arrow subreddit was changed to Daredevil themed because Daredevil did what Arrow didn't. What? You mean like be good? I don't want to keep on going over talking points I've done in Isaac episodes I've recorded. But my only real problem with Daredevil Season 2 is that way too much of it is an advert for The Punisher. Like, if I want to watch The Punisher, I'll watch The Punisher. Stop trying to sell it. Because it's... you don't need to, and it's really obvious that's what you're doing. Damn. Ooh, that was so lucky. I resigned myself to the fact I was taking damage there. Ah, the turret got destroyed instantly. So much for Captain Planet saving me. Personally, I'm not going to be able to keep up with where the conversation in chat has moved after this boss fight, or until after this boss fight. Thank you in advance. I will read that in a second. Hey, got it. There you go. Thank you, Phantom Shrub, for half a year of subscription with Twitch Prime. It worked. I'm still faithfully watching YouTube. Keep them coming. Thank you. I have no intention of stopping uploads to YouTube. Just I'm focusing on them less because... one, I enjoy streaming more, and two, it feels like Twitch actually gives a shit. What was the... he was selling spacebar items, which I'm not wanting. Alright, what did I miss? Oh yeah, the Punisher part of the story was better than the Hand and Elektra. I'll admit that. Is there a date for when Season 3 is coming, which I assume will just be Kingpin again, based on the things that happen in Season 2. I really like the sound of this reloading. Oh, thank you, Doggo, that's the second item you found. I've got to show us the crown. I mean, we used the crown fairly recently. Because that was literally the only good gun I had, so I had to use it to clear rooms. I'm hoping we find a synergy for it. Oh, but not with remote. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, okay, never mind. That makes it amazing with remote bullets. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Even without anything else synergizing. Wasn't thinking of that. Here, take this. Take this. Take this. Look what else I remembered I had. If I can see it, I can kill it. Alright, that's pretty good. Nail such as the using not but this Derringer. Ugh. Annoying. It's not too bad a room. Oh, I like Stick as a character from Daredevil as well. Just like an old blind martial artist who doesn't give a shit about anything. Very David Carradine Kung Fu type thing. I like the character called Stick. His name is Stick. Because he is blind and uses a stick. But he has the same kind of extrasensory thing as Daredevil. Huh. Alright, just more HP, I guess. Whatever. This run is going too well. It means any subsequent runs will be very bad. What is Agent Venom? Are you talking about the Venom movie? He die? Yeah. Probably a bot, Crispy. Where are you, zombie friends? Oh boy, more friends, except this time they're ghosts. Agent Venom is when the symbiote is given to the Flash... Wait, no, Flash Thompson, and he worked for the government. That sounds stupid. So, I believe you that it's a comic book plot. Yeah, just get rid of it, Crispy. It's fine. If you're on the fence about the Venom movie, it looks terrible. I'd be happy to be surprised, though. It's almost like having Tiny Planet, except I can still do damage. Oh, come on. Thanks, extra speed. Clean runes a bit too quickly now that I'm doing it this way. Crap ton of guns as well. It might be enjoyable to watch in a so bad it's good type way. Is it Sony that's handling that directly? Or who? This might actually be a good boss option, you know. I'm gonna give it a go, see how fast it works on the boss. Oh, especially kill pillars, yeah. I do that every time I've had the turret on him. I always put it where he... Whoops. Too close, but yeah, it's ripping him apart. Very easy kill. Flawless. Destroyed. Thank you, Gungeon, for 25 months in a row subscription. Oh, another month. Nice. Nice. What is this? Vampire Lady? Oh, key vendor. I don't have any keys. I'd kill you if I could. Is there any more keys in the shop? I think I bought the only one, didn't I? Yep. Eminem did a song for the Venom movie. You're not really doing a good job selling it to me. I'll just say that right up front. See, should I be using other weapons now that I know this is so good against bosses? Maybe I should. We'll go back to clearing rooms a bit slower, but the enemies might be able to put up a fight then. Because this is just a bit too easy. What can we use instead though? Well, I mean, we've got lots of options that are okay guns. It's just they're nowhere near as good as the thing I was using. Keep in mind I can still lock on with every gun I've got. It's just it was really effective with the crown. I already miss murdering the entire room in less than 10 seconds. Must resist. Because that way we can do bullet hell. And kick the lich's ass. Because I assume the reason it's doing so much damage against the bosses is it's not being capped, because it's not damage per bullet, it's amount of bullets is why it does so much damage. Thank you, turret, you're just providing me with more bullets. You just remembered a really bad Justice League joke. Nope. No, you didn't. The Batman comics for last month, I think, are overdue. I don't think I got any in August. So hopefully they'll be arriving soon. Oh, we found Dragun straight away? I guess I'll go for it just because we have ammo. Otherwise I'm just wasting it for bullet hell. I was rolling, excuse me. Don't steal my flawless. You don't deserve that. Okay, well now you actually took it legitly. Kinda. I might go try and earn an ammo box after killing him, actually. That's what I could do. Buy one from the forge. I'm trying not to use blanks because I want them for bullet hell. Go. Very easy. I've not watched Gotham yet and it doesn't interest me. I like Batman as Batman. Bruce Wayne is boring. And Commissioner Gordon when he's not a seasoned vet, eh. Gotcha. Oh, Gotham got cancelled too? How many seasons did it last? Oh, GG. Yeah, we need to get some ammo for this. Now then, might be able to buy ammo and a key if it takes me a while to find the forge. 5 or 6? Oh, had a much longer run than I thought. I'll try and remember that's there for when we go down. Not that I expect it to last very long in Bullet Hell, but whatever, I'll give it a go. God, the prototype is weak. So forgetting I have Unity as well, so every gun I have, speaking of which, every gun I have increases my damage. So I don't really want to be getting rid of any, is the thing. Thank you. Of course the door's back here. Hello, Sias. We've been discussing comic books, well, comic book movies, comic book TV shows, Netflix. It beats the old tried and true thing of talking about how crappy YouTube is. Not the people on it. I always feel the need to specify that so people don't take offense. The platform as a whole. Damn. It's all the way down here. Let's see, M1911 I guess. I'm needing some more short run things to watch on Netflix. I'll go looking for old movies I never watched maybe. How often are like new movies and things not made by Netflix added to the platform? Is it like monthly or is there an actual time frame? Think you're wondering, Rogue, for 4 months with Twitch Prime, this looks nothing like what Spider-Man promised at E3. Very true. Alright, let's go this way. I'm not reading Don Thornbury's Justice League joke. It is self-described as being bad. Those brain cells could give me the dodge I need to avoid damage. Yeah, almost got it maxed out. Not too shabby. How was your rest of your Sundays and or Mondays, chat? Anything interesting happen? My day off was spent in a stupor of Netflix again, as you probably imagine, given the conversation we've been having, so I wasn't really up to much else. Oh, totally forgot to mention at the start of the stream, though, for anyone who's continued to be worried about Sora, because she knew I was going to the vet with her. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just spiderweb. The vet suggested that it's just a result of her anal glands filling, so she emptied those, and just to watch and put more fibre in her diet. Such a waste buying that, but at the same time I'm not doing anything else with the money. I guess I'll fill this up just because I can. It's a shame, I would have loved to buy the broccoli, but let's go shoot the chest we know about and then get the hell out of here. Nothing. Yeah, we already talked about those, Sias. I'm in the process of watching them all and I'm on Jessica Jones Season 2. After that, I've got Nick Cage Season 2, and then I think that's it. I'm free to watch other things. Probably finally get around to watching Stranger Things Season 2. Down to hell we go. Run's too good for me to do otherwise. You always stay up late Monday night for your streams, even though you know I don't stream on a Monday. No, there's still YouTube videos. That feels like an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on what goes live. Curse things, of course. Why won't you die? Nearly. I restored the ammo for this gun, and after one room I'm at half fill. Almost. Oh, never mind, it's fine, it got better. Are you asking what colour Evil Vice President's name is? Today it is blue, but usually I see it as a different colour. I forget which. Orange sounds right. What the? Oh, bench shell. That was lucky. That was lucky twice in a row. No summoning bad summoners. Ooh. This is a dead end. No. Not heading in a way that looks like the right way though. Ooh, is that 2 jammed enemies? Of course it was one of the jammed ones that hit me and not the bloody sarcophagus. Let's see. Oh, I thought I left a heart. Guess not. There is no escape. Not from remote control bullets. Plus it's pretty looking. I jumped over that second shot. Fix your damn game. Use Frost Giant or not. Okay, good. Got that hit that I didn't actually take covered. Of course there's a second wave, it's bullet hell. Probably a third wave too. Okay, no third wave. Yeah, you can set your name color in Twitch chat. I don't know if it applies to everybody or just yourself. Again, rolled through the shot. This appears to be taking me around in a circle. Just gonna assume I'm on the wrong track and go back from this way. Oh, bugger, I'm out of ammo. My viewers don't have a collective name because none of the ones we ever thought up were any good. Did this laser just insta-kill my goddamn turret? Yeah, that's what you get. That didn't pop on that. Franks would just confuse people, but I do agree it would be a fitting name. This goes around in a circle as well. Okay, so it's south of the entrance then. Oh, that's an enemy. He blended in with the ground. In the pit. Let's see. First champ was doing okay, we'll fulfill that. What the hell is it? Must be south here then. Let's see, Zeppos changed his name to Pink. That confused me immediately. Because yours has always been blue. There's another wave because it's built hell. Where are you? Right, well, almost have ammo for this again. And this. Okay, what else you got? Stinger, maybe? Nothing else, at least I still do damage even if I miss. Oh no, he sent the bees after me. I forgot the bees are overpowered. Because they proc even if they don't touch you. Well, I'm dead to something they never fixed. Good job. Can't avoid the bee. Because you literally can't. Good job with your dumbass mechanics. No, it was still a win. Regardless. Let's quickly fit in another one. I'll kick the game's ass as a bullet. I do that every time. I think, well, let's just go to bullet hell, and forgetting that it was never balanced. And you run into way too many rooms that go on for way too long, filled with bad, broken enemies. They're not going to fix the bees. They're too busy going to PAX and showing off. Oh, bugger. The same expansion that took them a year to make. That is also as broken. I might as well just quickly restart. If I don't get a heart after this room, I will. No heart. Okay. Let's just quickly restart. Try that again. spawn a grenade right next to me this time. Good start. Oh, even better start. Oh, he regrows the thing if you destroy it. Didn't know that. I better wait until I get the chest in case I get hit. I look at chat and I see... Who sits... Oh, it's Don Tombury. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind then. I thought it was one of my more upstanding viewers. Ah. Okay, I'll buy the sling. That would do nicely. Didn't get a chance to use it in the last one because it wasn't worth it thanks to what else we had. What do these do again? Oh no. That's bad, right? It's a damage down. In a game that has barely any damage ups, they thought they needed a damage down. Oh, I shoot like a stormtrooper now, but it is quantity over quality, which is Dodger's approach to this game. The sword might be the one instance where scatter shot isn't necessarily terrible, because it already had bad accuracy because they nerfed it. Because the main selling point is the ability to block bullets. So we'll see if we can get a damage upgrade on top of it. Then we'd be sitting pretty. Oh. Floor done? Yes. Oh. Well, that's awkward. How's this with scatter shot? Okay. See, I like the idea of walking up to them with Crown of Guns and being invincible. Sling would have probably been a smarter choice, but I have to see. It's not doing as much damage as I was expecting. But then, the reason it was doing more before is because we had Unity and a lot of guns as well. Definitely a bullet hell there. Oh, wax wings, wow. That's not enough. Oh, there's armor here? Where's the armor? No. Key then? Okay, that'll do. I've become an angel of death, destroyer of worlds, and pancakes. Yep, we've come across a gun game I can definitely cheat in one now. But we got one on the last run, so we probably won't see one this time. Unless it works like Isaac, given that we got Crown of Guns 2 runs in a row. So for like thinking ahead to swap over time chat, is there anyone here who has Generations Ultimate that is able to play it? So I want to know if that's something we can have on the cards or not. Siren is good. I'd like to save for that. Alright, we don't need everyone present to say no. I need to know if there's any yeses and I need to be able to cache them. Because the assumed response, given that it seems to be hard to find people who can play it, is that most people would say no. Either because they're satisfied with World or they just don't have a Switch. I mean, I thought the Switch was supposed to have sold well. It's the Wii all over again. Everybody buys the consoles but then just ignores it, shelves it, and then forgets they have it. Much to Nintendo's chagrin. You're way behind me? How can you be way behind me? I fought 3 big enemies. Great Mako, Gypceros, Titsukabra. That's literally it. I've fought more things in the single player than I have the online. Haven't even finished the Tetsu armor. Yeah, last time we did stream it, we were all just using starting gear. Ah, we saw that in the last run as well. It's very strange. You will play? Okay, good. I'm looking forward to it because I've only been able to have that one play session. Boss. If I fight the boss now, he's guaranteed to drop a gun, and I'm kind of okay with trying for passives, so won't go yet. Barely spoken to your friend in weeks because she got a Switch. Oh no. A Switch in Breath of the Wild. Ah, you're punishing them for making a terrible game decision. I see. I understand and agree. Rinse. Thank you for covering my costs, but nothing else. These books are shooting angry letters at me. I wonder if this slice damage has been nerfed as well. By Scattershot. Hi DJ. Did it die? Nope. Be a good chest. Well, it's green, that's something. Mass shotgun. It's okay. A good fog. Wait, there's a chest back here. Oh. Oh. Raise my spirits and then dash them expertly. How much was, what do you may call it, in the shop? Ah, good. Okay, that's a good gun to fall back on. Now, where am I going? We've had both chests, right? Yeah, might as well just go for the boss. Which boss is it? We kinda lucked out, I think, just because we have the sword. If we're relying on our guns, he'd obviously be annoying. Guess I should have used that sooner, but I was saving it for a rainy day that never came. Ooh, heavy bullets and a synergy. Massive effect. Okay, I can see what that's done. That's probably exceptionally powerful, judging by the looks of it. Unfinished gun is the only gun I have that I don't like, so we'll hold on to everything else and go. Nolo, why were you Googling that in the first place? Good advice is just don't Google anything ever. The tamer it sounds, the worst stuff you'll find. The internet is like that. The bullet that went through my sword slash. Which one is that? David stun. The one I never remember I have, which is all of them. Honestly, you don't want to make me lose my armor, because if I'm using that massive effect shotgun that looks like it hurts, the rooms will be a lot quicker. Okay, green quality, can't open it. Keys, please. The speed up kicking in there almost got me hit. Key vendor. He has unlimited keys, but they cost 3. Not likely that I'll be able to get that. But there is one for sale. Okay. Wow, that is a quick boss fight. Look, Spongechuck. Those bullets that bounce off of that don't turn into enemy shots. I didn't go back for the glass grindstone on that previous run. No, that really mattered. We didn't get hit by anything that could be dodged. Green as well. The only synergy we have is mass shotgun and... What's synergized with it again? Oh, heavy bullets. Hello, Dietrix. Last room. I don't think I'm going to get 3 keys in one room, but hey, we'll see. So after all that, I am going to have to fight the boss before opening a chest. Well, I could open one, but I need to wait in case I get 2 keys from the boss. We'll try out the Mass Effect combo to start with, see how good it is. No, it seems pretty powerful. I don't know if breaking the shots apart is doing more damage or not. I've got to stay close though. Like, there's crit distance to use Monster Hunter terms. Yeah, pretty much kicked his ass. Don't know what the dog was barking at, but something annoyed her. Didn't get a single key. Oh, there's synergy. With the, what do we call it, gun? Mass Cutter. Ooh! That looked painful. Hope you're soggy. Alright, looking forward to trying that out. We'll try it in a room. Dragon's Dogma is on sale on the PS4 store. Yes, it's very, very good. Wait, the green bit still comes out of my gun? Oh, it does. Yeah, it seems like it's ridiculously powerful, so I should save it for bosses. Keeping in mind, Scattershot is obviously doing part of that as well, but it's like Tammy's Head Brimstone when I reload the gun. Get in the pit. Don't own a PS4. Oh, please don't tell me you own an Xbox. I've already laughed myself hoarse at Chris B. Reflect that. Hello there, friendo. Yeah, want to do something about you. You own no current consoles? Probably for the best. We've made the right decision. Oh, why did it roll this way? Wait, I shot and killed it, so it should have exploded away from me. Whatever. If we're going to add new enemies to the game, at least make them competent. Like, thank you for covering the damage I didn't take. I realise I'm far more critical of games than I am movies and TV shows. Because I feel like I know games, whereas I know bugger all about TV and movies. Well, apart from story. I know something about story structure. And there are certain tenets of general criticism that apply to all things. But I do find myself being like, why did I enjoy that movie or TV series? Because it's not really that, like the Michael Bay Turtle movies. I don't think they were that bad. And the Justice League wasn't that bad. It was not good, but I liked Batman v Superman and Man of Steel. So I'm like, no brain, this sounds like you're doing it dumb. If this was a game, you'd be pulling it apart at the piece, like, on every level, rather. Plot, structure, motivations, pacing, everything. I poked out a little bit too early there. But by all means, make me lose some red health, because then you die even faster. Maybe it's just because of all the TV I watched as a kid, so I'm more inclined to just not particularly care if a movie or TV show is especially good. There's so many of them, it's like, if that was just okay, well, whatever, another one will come along in a little while. Let's go see what's in that black chest. Lightsaber gun. Not very good or worthy of being in a black chest. This is my opinion on that. Now, if it had been Big Shotgun or whatever the hell it was called, that... No, I wouldn't have been able to afford Andromeda Strain regardless. Shame though. Oh, if you saw the version that was in cinemas, then I agree with you. I watched the Ultimate Cut with 30 minutes more film in it, and I don't see how the film could have made any sense without all of that in. So yeah, I can understand that particular example. Well, I don't have a key, so nuts to go into the item room. Alright, let's see if this is as good as I think it's going to be. Yeah, it's pretty good. Froze the game up a little bit there, gotta be careful with that. Froze the game up a lot there, gotta be careful with that. The stuttering got me hit. I overcorrected my dodge and got hit as a result. That was a flawless, but the game lagged. I guess because the wall is so long, it was hitting more parts of it. Killed it very quickly too. Feels like this has been a real quick run getting back down here to kick Dragon's ass all over again like I said I would. With ease twice in a row for that record. For the record, not a record. Although there is a record. I think I used up that many shots for it, but might as well. Because I ain't getting it. This would have been a very annoying room without flying. Did it die? Nope. Spiders have way too much health, especially considering you can run into them straight away. It's like, they spent so long, well they didn't spend so long on this, they wasted their time on a switch port, but still. It took them so long to bring this out, they didn't balance any of it. Especially of all the horror stories I hear about the Rat-Turret. Which thankfully I will not be dealing with. No good, the Thor hammers. Jumped the wrong way, got away with it. Bulletproof skin. Thank you. Bye, Supernova. Do I know what this is? I don't think I've seen this. I also don't think I'll be able to afford it, even if I do a full clear. I don't recognize it. Maybe it's one of the new guns I unlocked from Dave? Okay. No, I haven't seen Clone more than once, I think. Guess it is the most OP item in the game, since it makes you twice as powerful, technically. Bye, Wandering Rogue. A lot of bullets. Henry Cavill is going to star as Geralt in the upcoming Witcher Netflix series. It makes a good Superman. I don't know about a Witcher though. Is there any like screenshots released of it or anything? Screenshots. Talking like it's a game. See? I can't talk about movies and TV shows. It's just been announced. Alright. He would have to grey his hair, yes, he's not old. Or wear a wig. Or they could spend millions altering his face, like they did in the extra scenes they filmed for Justice League to try and make it fun. Yeah, you just walk in the fire. That's the way. Got a gold shell case in there. It was, right? Well, that's just peachy. The series might be shit, but... Well, I was going to say Netflix does seem to consistently make good things. I think it's generally considered they're going a little bit downhill now with their original series. 104. I do want it because I want to see what it is because I don't think I've had it. So we'll try and get up to that 115 I need. It is not 115. Christ, I got no shells for clearing that room. Womp womp. Oh no. I got junk person. Useless pile of trash. Ugh. Only thing more useless than trash person is the amulet seller. Eh. Alright, let's go destroy Dragun twice in a row. Just gotta put up with the frame drips. That's okay. I said drip. Oh god, that was real bad. Yeah, wasn't designed for this particular synergy, I think. Uh-oh. I'm determined to crash the game because that's all it deserves after that shit show in Bullet Hell. Come on, crash. Crash, prove that I'm better than you. Crash on me, you pile of shit. I wanted to break it like Bane broke Batman. If only I had double vision as well. That would have been... That would have crashed it if I had double vision as well. Like 100%. Oh! Oh! I thought I did it! I thought I did it! Ah, got so close. Because it really froze up there. That wasn't just a frame dip. That was it. Was frozen for like a half second. That was real close. I just had to while the stuff was still out. Yeah, I wanted it to live because I wanted to try and crash it again. Come on, crash it! Come on! I could stutter it for a long time, but sadly not quite crash it. That's okay. It's still a fun synergy. Alright, that's what the game got for pissing me off. Absolutely destroyed. It's a fun double synergy. There needs to be more runs like that. It still doesn't happen often enough. Not because it's OP, because it's fancy looking. Should just be an option to patch up the floor to Bullet Hell. It's just a waste of time. Shing. It's going to be double high noon since I didn't do this on the other one. I won before this one. Also totally forgot to do a break for YouTube, so I guess that was a double feature science picture show. Into the Gungeon. Alright. Come on, reward screen. 2 good wins, and on that note, also similar items between the two. For the YouTube side, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.